The Syrian army has withdrawn from the central city of Hama after insurgents broke through its defenses, the military said Thursday, in another setback for President Bashar Assad. The announcement came hours after opposition fighters said they had entered the city and were marching toward the center. In a video released on December 5, Abu Mohammed al-Golani, leader of Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, said, "The revolutionaries began entering the city of Hama to sanitize up the wound that has been left in Syria for 40 years. On Thursday morning, Syrian insurgents said they entered Hama after 3 days of intense clashes with government forces on its outskirts, part of an ongoing offensive. The Syrian army said it redeployed from Hama and took positions outside the city to protect the lives of civilians. The capture of Hama, Syria's fourth largest city, is another blow for Assad days after insurgents captured much of the northern city of Aleppo, the country's largest city. Hama is one of the few cities that remained under full government control during Syria's conflict, which broke out in March 2011 following a popular uprising. Its capture would be a major setback for President Bashar Assad.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أبشركم إخواني أن إخوانكم المجاهدون الثوار قد بدأوا بالدخول إلى مدينة حماة لتطهير ذاك الجرح الذي استمر في سوريا لمدة 40 عاما. أسأل الله عز وجل أن يكون فتحا لا ثأر فيه، بل فتحا كله رحمة ومودة، والحمد لله رب العالمين.
NATO foreign ministers continue their second day of meeting in Brussels, focusing on its member countries' security, Ukraine, and reacting to the latest events in South Korea. The United Kingdom Foreign Secretary of State David Lammy said on Wednesday NATO allies must step up their defense spending. Other foreign ministers, including Margus Schenka of Estonia and Elina Valtonen of Finland, were also reacting to the recent events in South Korea, as the country's opposition parties submitted a motion to impeach President Yoon Suk Yeol over his sudden decision to impose martial law.
We're living in very dangerous times, and as we look across the world with war here on our continent in Europe, with the tremendous aggression that we're seeing across the Middle East, with the hand of Iran so present in the Middle East, and with this rising conflict in Sudan and now in Syria, there is one country whose hand is in so much of it, and that is Russia. And that is why, as we meet here discussing these important issues, it's hugely important that we step up defence spending across NATO allies particularly. In the United Kingdom, we are at 2.3%, heading to 2.5% as soon as we can get there. And we urge all allies across the NATO family to get serious about defence spending.
Of course, I'm not commenting exactly what happened yesterday in South Korea, but it was obvious that democracy worked very efficiently. So there was a voting in Parliament. Parliament took a control over the constitutional situation, though now it's a question what is going to follow.
Of course, I'm a little bit worried, and these scenes we are witnessing now in South Korea is not something anybody would have wanted to see. But we just hope that they will find a quick path to stability, but also based on the values that we share, so democracy, the rule of law, and of course the freedom of people.
Russian President Vladimir Putin on Tuesday met with veterans who were injured fighting in Ukraine to mark International Day of Persons with Disabilities. Putin thanked the veterans for their courage and said that the state should do everything possible to ensure that disabled soldiers live a full life after sustaining their injuries. The Russian leader also visited the Center for Innovative Technologies in Orthopedics, one of Russia's leading enterprises where prostheses are manufactured and military personnel undergo rehabilitation, and was shown the latest developments.
Нет, Кремль уже на фронт съездил. На фронт съездил? Да.
У нас проблемы сегодня с Песков, да, появились вот эти пациенты по Шапару и Франку ампутации. Нужно так сделать, чтобы не делать высокие ампутации. Понимаете, это уникальный протез. Голеностоп сохранить, главное, подвижность сустава сохранится. И этот человек, так сказать, свою равную обувь одевает, и он продолжает, так сказать, жить, совершенно не задумываясь об этом.
Все будет хорошо, все будет нормально. Я посмотрел, как идет реабилитация. Главное, чтобы все позволяло, вся эта конструкция позволяла жить полноценной жизнью, вот так, как вы жили до этой травмы тяжелой. И чтобы это не мешало реализовывать вам те планы, которые были раньше и которые сейчас складываются. И по службе, те, кто собирается продолжать служить, и в гражданской жизни. Государство все должно сделать для того, чтобы обеспечить реализацию этих ваших планов.
Владимир, за все, за оказанную честь мы вас не подведем.
А вам за то, что вы сделали такой выбор, не побоялись рискнуть своей жизнью и здоровьем и пошли в зону боевых действий, на войну, защищая интересы нашей страны и наших, ваших детей и будущих поколений. Вы слышали 1000 раз уже, да, когда говорят, кто-то говорит со стороны, надо нанести России стратегическое поражение. Это что такое? Уничтожить страну. Ну сколько раз было так в нашей истории? Сколько раз? И всегда находились люди, которые вставали на ее защиту. Сейчас это вы. Так что вам спасибо большое.
Все, хватает места. Получается? Все? Получилось? Спасибо. Спасибо. Спасибо.